Just loading in now. Hopefully there's no more unforeseen glitches, but we can always try and see. Can I get my baseline volume turned up? Of course I can.
I hope that little break doesn't get rid of the momentum that Blesma were building.
Oh, they're going straight back into it. Look at them. Absolutely running for it as much as they can straight off the bat. Like, we currently got Stu sat at the back just holding the way round.
Number 7, Legless, pushed up very, very aggressively into the middle, almost got picked off there, decided to retreat back as we've got number 3 and number 4 on your screen, Davey and Baz. Davey going to fall there to Legless.
Baz is taking a very, very ballsy approach, walking and sitting in the centre with the bomb. If you look at the way that RBL is spread out, they are ready for any angle that they come.
Baz was looking not to be found by Legless, so he needs to just chill out, think about what he's going to do. I don't know if he spotted Legless there. Legless not going to spot him though. Is Stu going to come in the back and he spot Baz? I think he has. He spotted someone. Stu going to fall there to Baz. Welsh going to find Baz.
Baz gets taken down by Welsh.
There's a thing as well. Meanwhile, Legless picks off Baz and it's just trades going in. 2 versus 1. Jack on his own. 22 seconds left. Bomb has not gone down yet.
This is really annoying. The UI swapped over. So
can you find? Oh, he can, but
absolutely taken down. Nicely done, RBL. Annoyingly, because the teams have changed, it has also changed the fact from Blesma and RBL, so they are the opposite direction. So that was in fact an RBL win there.
Yeah, that was also putting me off on Codcaster as well.
I was trying, okay. No, it's because they were on opposite teams. So, Blesma were blue, and then RBL, but because they ended the game, it's changed them. But as they push through the side, the RBL are getting an absolute even spread, whereas Blesma is overloading A with.
So it says 1-0 on the board, but it is 4-2 to the RBL going into this game as we had to stop for technical difficulties.
Exactly. And just technical difficulties just keep on coming, don't they? But currently watching Beza Bing as he tries to get an angle and just watches it and swipes out Davey as Davey goes and makes his way to the point. He's very close to Baz at the moment. Now it's just which one peaks first.
Beza Bing taking a very, very aggressive approach. This is Baz is just staying in the back right now, trying to not get caught off.
Ooh. RBL comes in from behind. Gray wipes out Legless as he's trying to hold the line. And
whilst everything's been going on, Beza Bing's been left on his own. And that's the RBL taking another round. 5-2, one more round for the win.
The final round. Well, potentially the final round, depending. Come on, Blesma, you've got this though. We believe in you. Come on, you got to push forward, keep it going. Obviously, we're trying to root for both teams, but Blesma would just try to encourage it. But here we go into the potentially final round. If RBL win this
I'm not trying to pick teams here, but come on, Blesma.
Well, it is their home series, so we need to cheer them on. But
we do. So RBL opting for what looks like a B push. You know, it seems like A has been pretty quiet this game. It's almost like I've cursed it. The entirety of RBL going to be there, whereas number 2, Welsh Raspberry, going to hang around in glass. Beza Bing taking a very, very aggressive approach, though, as he hears plays coming out. And literally all of RBL coming in there. The call-out's going to be there. Welsh Raspberry picks him off. So it's 1-for-1, 3 versus 3.
Davey gets taken up behind because he's watching the mid.
Stu finds Davey, but Baz trades him up. And then Legless trades him up. 2 versus 1.
It's now just Welsh trying to take on Legless and Jacktop as he pushes through the middle.
Legless has been spotted by him.
Takes a few bullets into Legless, but Legless pulls back and retreats and then gets an angle. Oh, and Welsh takes out Legless.
Jack going to be there.
And Jacktop takes out Welsh.
Much needed win for Blesma.
Absolutely, very well needed.
5-3 coming in to round 9.
I think our encouragement for Blesma started to work. They're now absolutely displaying incredible skill in the last game.
Let's go again. They need to go again.
Beza Bing taking an absolute wide berth by the looks of it, as the other lot push potentially through the centre.
He's looking for Welsh Raspberry in their ongoing feud. He spotted him there. I don't know if Welsh spotted him as well.
Nah, I don't think he did. Welsh is currently now pushing through the office bits as the rest of Blesma seems to be going onto the main road.
He's going to go in a small window. I think he might have heard someone.
He has.
Welsh
he gets a good hit on it, but he gets absolutely taken out. I don't think he expected to see 3 of them just stood up there waiting for him.
Definitely not. Good work there from Stu. It's number 3, Davey, going to be looking at the back, but Gray will also fall as well. Apologies if you missed that one.
And it's going round to now guard B.
Blesma now winning this game 4-2, and now it's a 1 versus 4. Is Davey going to spot Stu? And Davey will get the pick onto Stu, but Blesma will he be there for the trade? He will.
That was interesting.
5-4.
They saw him planting the bomb and just seemed to let him plant it before they shot. But
might have given himself a bit more time. I'm not sure.
Potentially.
Good shot.
Absolutely.
Good shots out of Jack there.
Absolutely knocked his head off clean.
Blesma's still alive, you know. Blesma's still alive. I think the RBL are a little bit rocked as they now finally opt for an A push.
What's the current score? 5-4?
5-4 to the RBL as Blesma go 2 rounds back to back.
RBL absolutely overloading A. As
Great going to find Stu. Spencer Big now going to be in glass. Welsh Raspberry's there. He's going to know he's there. He can't find him.
It is now gone down to a 7 against 4. So it'll be interesting to see how Legless does.
As well. Legless on his own.
Can't
and they're all
count him out
coming
yet.
for him.
And
he falls for Welsh.
It's a good game though.
6-4. Good game of search and destroy. 6-4 going the way of the RBL.
There was an absolute comeback from Blesma, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Every time they start to build up a bit of momentum, the RBL were there in the third round of their momentum to take them down. So that is an RBL win, and they go up 2-0.
Fantastic game, absolutely fantastic game. As you can see, if you're new to CDL and stuff like that, just how much concentration you have to do. Evidently, we can't hear them, but they would no doubt be shouting and talking to each other and telling each other exactly where the other person is, so that way they can play it as safely as they possibly can. But it is such an intense game, especially a search where you've only got 1 life per round and you need to get to those points. It's very much a watch the lines and just try to keep the other team at bay, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It was unlucky of Blesma. They had a fantastic attempt then to come back, but it just wasn't meant to be, sadly. Give me 2 seconds because I need to change this to RBL and Blesma. So far to change it to just the swap teams. Swap team settings.
A lot of these players only started playing competition level comp in Modern Warfare, and I must say the level of which they had then compared to now is absolutely major. The level of improvement that these players have had is amazing, it's good to see. As it looks like we're going straight into a CDL control on checkmate.
I'm so glad that I didn't have the game on stream then, because I was just making an absolute fool out of myself with the settings. But I had the Discord overlay in game. That's deliberate or not. It may be an accident, but Blesma's apparently making a sub. So
Harry in Lincoln is now playing.
Ooh.
Not sure who he was in place of though. Are you back on the game?
Mm-hmm.
So Harry in Lincoln replaces Davey.
Yep.
Wait, no, he doesn't. Davey's on RBL. Who am I on about? He replaces Stu. Stu Wall. Yeah. So here we go. CDL control on checkmate. Not really a big fan of checkmate. It's a bit of an open map. I feel like it's a bit of an AR's paradise.
Jack
Has
Top
been
taking two people down at once there.
3 kills, 4 kills now going the way of Blesma as they look to try and take this offense.
It's a very AR heavy mode as Welsh takes out Davey, his own teammate, and then absolutely beams. Ooh, Jack Top's trying to go around the side and trying to get a push on to try to get them in their spawns and try to push RBL back as much as they can.
Blesma are in control.
It's done it again with Blesma and RBL. It keeps putting them on the wrong side, so I'm just going to have to just not bother with that, I think, for next game. Because it just does not want to work. But
it's alright. You'll get the hang of it. Don't worry about it. In the meantime, though, Blesma did seem to be in control. But
Welsh is now pushing down the middle. Oh,
it looks like
gets taken out.
It looks like the sellout. 20 seconds left. The RBL just can't really get anywhere as Baz has some very inaccurate shots. The kill feed all going blue on my particular game. As I've got here on my own concussion settings. 9 seconds left and the RBL can't really get anywhere.
Nah,
they're just
Blesma's holding too far back, aren't they? Just
trying to pick off any kills they can as Jack. Jack is ripping people right now, and what a round from Blesma. RBL couldn't get anywhere near any of the points.
Really struggled to push that, didn't they? But it was still a fantastic game, that one. Absolute defensive capabilities being shown by Blesma there. Like AR's watching the long, whereas a couple of an SMG or two just working those little inlet bits underneath the aircraft, just completely controlling it. But it'll be interesting to see how they do on the attacking, because attacking is notoriously quite a bit harder. And here we go, we push for it.
Absolutely.
Let's go for a nice even spread, looking like they're going for 2 for 2, just to try to get an early one. A is not very well defended at the moment, so it looks like they're going to be able to slip onto there. And with 2 of them,
brings out his MP5, and he uses it with a red dot sight. That is very, very strange. You don't see that every day on this game. Ooh, nearly takes out Gray. Interesting point to note from the last round is the RBL didn't manage to secure any segments of either A or B. On this game mode, if it goes to game 5, the team who's had the most sections secured will be on defense. That could be a very important game factor, as defense appears to be the winning way at the minute. Having said that, Blesma have secured one tick on A.
They currently have, I believe, 1 person on A at the moment. There was 2, but Davey was watching it, and Welsh just pushes through and takes off the point and is now trying to deplete the incomplete segment as much as they can. But saying that, they've already starting to capture B.
Yeah, Bezabing was trying to cause a little bit of havoc there on B, but Gray managed to take him down. Jack trying to get on there as well, but Baz has got him as well. So 1 tick has come through for Blesma. 40 seconds left. Let's see if they can do anything with it. So as it stands at the minute, if it went to the game 5 on this, Blesma would have defense, and it seems to be quite defense heavy as Bezabing rips Davey with his MP5. 21 HP remaining there. Can Blesma get on the hills there? They had the kills, but they just didn't use the time to get on the hills. That might come back to bite them right now. As Baz going to push on B.
Bezabing was watching the point, making sure that none of them came on to deplete it and wait for backup. Davey is now pushing.
And the tick finally comes through on B as Blesma pretty much stacked it, trying to get this B secured.
Beautiful kill by Legless.
Bezabing now good kill on A.
He's now trying to keep the segments, trying to keep that timer going. Oh, takes
out
Welsh.
What a kill onto Welsh. The man's 12 and 6. We failed.
If he hadn't peeked that, he would have captured the segment, but just unlucky just unlucky.
3 segments. Oh no, the segment wasn't captured on A. 1 second left.
No, it was like a millimetre off.
0.5 less than a team kill comes in. RBL will get the round win, but didn't look too all that convincing.
Exactly.
But fair play to the RBL. Maybe they're going to wake up a little bit, because Blesma are looking strong on this.
Absolutely beautiful display there by Baz. Look at those kills that he got. And absolutely just catches Legless off guard. Fantastic.
Poor cod timing for Legless. I know all about poor cod timing.
It's just one of them, isn't it? Like, no matter where you peek, it can always be jumped randomly. But as we go into the third round, who are you thinking so far is putting the most legwork in?
Well, I'm going to have to say Blesma. They're looking the most team to get it. Meanwhile, RBL are absolutely stacking B by the looks of it.
I think if we see a defence...
Has been going to go in the back. Welsh is going to spot him there, and he spots him. He gets the double. A tick going to come in on B now, surely.
Jacktop is sat in their spawn, just stopping them coming to him. But he just gets taken down. But very well played.
The kill feed going all RBL. Welsh Raspberry's on a 10. He's just found 3 in a row. Second segment now, going to be done on B. This is absolutely crucial right now.
Watching over the point while helping to capture that last segment, and they've got point B. Now moving on to A and try to hold out as much as they can.
Bezabing finds a double. He takes down the 2 main danger men, Welsh Raspberry and Grey. Meanwhile, Baz is on A by himself. He takes down Beza, and Blesma need to get there, but Welsh Raspberry not letting them get there quickly.
Really nice turn by Baz there, but it just wasn't enough. Legless actually managed to take him out.
Going on his own now. He's gonna have some help. The tick going down a little bit faster now. Is Jacktop going to find 2 crucial kills? Bezabing is flying out of nowhere. He's ripping people as he gets shot in the back by Welsh Raspberry, who's then immediately traded out. Blesma got to hold this now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes still left to go on the clock. Well, 18 lives, plays 16.
As soon as we say that, round, just how strong Blesma were in defence at the moment. Look at that. Harry and Lincoln taking out Grey, and they've now got it on lockdown as RBL have to try to push forward as much as they can to get to it. But
the RBL only up 1 life as well. For those of you who are a bit new to Control, or if you are, or if you don't, or if you know Control a little bit, it is you have each team has 30 lives, and
just got absolutely taken down, and they've now flooded the point.
You have to either capture or defend points, and they come in 3 segments. And once you get all of one particular point, it adds a minute onto the clock as the RBL do take an offensive win.
Absolutely fantastic, incredibly well played there.
So if you kill all the opposite team and you take away the lives, then your team will win. Likewise, if you capture all 3 points or you wait until the time runs out, then you win.
Just look at that play there by Grey.
Everybody jump shotting, everybody absolutely loving it. 2-1 in favour of RBL. Blesma needs to rally back now.
Jacktop just said in the chat that he's absolutely sweating. It's definitely an intense match so far. With the RBL currently winning by 2.
Says
winning by 1.
Want a 5th round, so do we. We want a 5th round. We want this to be as entertaining as possible. We want to see these boys push themselves to the limit and go the distance as the kills go in favour of RBL. Blesma on the offensive side this time, trying to get something going, but it looks like they're almost a bit spawn trapped right now. They started off this game really, really well, taking that first offensive win.
Blesma are playing very, very aggressive as much as they can, but the thing is, I think the mistake
they need to be.
I think the mistake they're making is they're coming in one at a time, whereas then RBL are just all hunkered in together and just watching the lines. They need to try to bunch up together to be able to push that point, but
they're all in the same. They're all in their spots. They're all watching the correct places.
Exactly.
Blesma just can't get anywhere near right now, and as that clock dwindles down, 35 seconds left. Blesma need to come up with something.
Bezabing just sneaks around Baz, absolutely takes him out.
And that's the exact something that we needed. Davey going to be the last man up. He's on the wing. Can anyone spot him? Yep, yes they can. Legs are taking it, and now they're stacking the B. The stack is in, absolutely. And surely they should.
That's capping.
Surely they should get B here. B going to come in.
It's been contested. It's just one person on there, I believe. Yeah,
Baz going to be there, and Baz finds 2. Very, very crucial right now. But Legless also answers back with 2. And surely B going to be in the hands of Blesma. Can they get there? Can they get there? Yes,
Excellent,
they can.
managed to capture
Okay,
B point.
good.
Now it's hard rush.
Now they've given themselves another minute to try and take A. But the RBL, they're going to be ready for it. They're also up 3 lives now, the RBL. Just keep an eye on those lives.
Blesma really have to be careful here because at the moment they're just throwing themselves at the RBL. Now Gray down 5 lives.
Crucial kill. Oh, Gray is on one.
Beza Bing's just currently sneaking, trying to pick people off as they spawn by the looks of it, but
Harry and Lincoln not having the best of times right now. That's twice he's coming to Gray and almost taking him down.
They've got Welsh having a good battle on the wing, and Welsh just takes him down.
Blesma have got 40 seconds here. They can rally on. They've just got to think about it. If they get the first tick, it's a start. Men going to come through the back and the left as well. Harry finds Baz, but he nearly finds Gray.
Fantastic defensive play there by Harry. Yeah, he takes out 1 or 2, but then just gets ultimately taken out by Gray. Look, Welsh just trying to take people out on the wing as they overlook the point.
There's no respawns left for Blesma. They've got to be very careful, but they've also got to be very quick. Gray going to come down the side of there. He's going to spot Harry. Harry goes down. 3 men left. 9 plays 3. 13 seconds. It's not looking good for Blesma as they now go down to 2 men. 8 seconds left. They need to get there. And Jack, he's finding the kills. But there's only 5 people left and Legless falls. Jack's got to get on the point.
So 1v6.
Will lose. Jack finds Gray as well. 5 plays 1. He can't do it. And the RBL.
Absolutely taken out by, I believe that was Welsh that took him out there.
Take the map 3-1.
Fantastic game.
And take the series 3-0.